well. So in today's video, I thought I'd do something a little bit different, a DIY Valentine's Day present. So for all you guys that like to get creative, or you don't know what to get your Valentine or your boyfriend, or guys, even if you want to do this for your girlfriend, it is just something really easy and cute that you can make anyone, and I guarantee you anyone will love this. It is just this beautiful cake. It is so cute. It's super easy to make. You only need a few different ingredients, and seriously, who doesn't love cake? So seriously, winner all around. So yeah, I got all my ingredients from the website Bake & Deco Warehouse. So I'm the manager of this website. I run it, I develop it, I design it, I look after all the shipping and all that sort of stuff. So as I said at the very end of the video, I'll give you guys a discount code if you'd like to purchase some of the ingredients to make your little cake. Then yeah, you can get them cheap and get them shipped out to you really quickly because I can. I'll do it for you guys because I can. I don't know, I really love like sharing little tips with you guys and making, you know, you're not just getting someone just like the usual thing. You're being creative, you're getting different. They're gonna love it because you made it. They're gonna love it because it is cake and you can eat it and it's delicious. It's just cute and you put in effort and it's something different, and I don't know, like I just think it's something special and different that you can make someone. So yeah, if you'd like to see how to make this really cute Valentine's Day cake, then please stay tuned. So here are some of the ingredients. I will list everything down below that you'll need. So to start off, I'm going to grab my red buttercream and I'm just going to spread that on the bottom of the board so the cake can stick to it and won't slide around. I am using supermarket cakes just to make it easy for you guys, but of course you can bake your own if you want to. So I'm just putting 2 cakes on top of each other to make it nice and high, and then I'm just going to add a bit of strawberry flavouring to my buttercream, and that's just going to make it nice and tasty and delicious. And then I'm just going to spread that evenly all over my cake for a base for the fondant to stick on.
All I really need to understand is because you know I'm all about that bass.
So once it's looking a bit like this, you can chuck it in the fridge and wait for it to set while you're making all your other stuff. So now I'm going to grab my red fondant and going to add a little bit of this white powder stuff called Tylose. It is a hardening gum. I'm just going to knead that through it, and this is going to make sure that my fondant doesn't go all sticky and fall apart, and it's just going to make sure it dries and goes nice and hard for the little hearts that I'm going to make. So once it's sort of this consistency, really sort of gummy, then it's ready to go. I'm just going to whack that in a little sandwich bag so it doesn't dry out, and I'm going to do the same with the black. I'm now just spraying my bench with a bit of coconut oil, and that's just going to make sure when I roll out my fondant it doesn't stick. So I'm just going to roll it out to about 2 centimeters, and that's just going to be a perfect sort of thickness for the hearts. Don't want to make them too thin because you don't want them to flop around or just look like an awkward size. I don't know, it's up to you. But I think this is a pretty good size since they are sitting on top of the cake, and then you can just let them dry on a piece of paper. I'm now grabbing the white fondant and I'm just going to make little balls out of it for the eyes. I now just rolled some smaller balls out of the black, and I'm just going to stick them on my love hearts with a little bit of sugar glue.
Don't need explaining. I know that in the morning now it's gonna be alright.
Now that my love hearts are looking adorbs, I'm just going to knead through my fondant and start rolling it out. Make sure you keep spraying your bench because you don't want your fondant to stick to it. That is the worst. And I'm just going to keep rolling it until it's about 1 centimeter thick, and I'm going to keep it in a circular shape. This is the best way to see if your fondant will fit over your cake. So with a ribbon, measure your board and around the cake, and if it fits on your fondant, then you're good to go. So now I'm just going to grab my rolling pin, and this is pretty hard to explain, but you just have to watch and learn really. And after I put the fondant over the top, it kind of looks like a little skirt, so I'm just pressing that down, making sure there's no air bubbles, and really just pressing it all down and just smoothing it all out with a smoother. Now I'm just cutting the little skirt off with a knife, and then I'm just going to smooth down the edges of it as well. So now from the leftover fondant, we're going to roll a nice long snake, and that's just going to go on the bottom of the cake to make it look nice and neat and perfect. And now with the bit that I cut off, I made a thinner snake and just making a little bow like this to cover the join. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. Now with the rest of the red, I'm just going to roll that out, and I'm just going to cut out some little love hearts that I'm going to stick around the cake, and I'm going to do the same with the black as well. Now I'm just going to line up where I want my love hearts to sit, and with the toothpick I'm going to make little holes where I like them, and then I'm going to put toothpicks inside the love hearts, and that's how they're going to stay in the cake basically. And now you can do this however you want. I'm just going black and red, black and red, black and red, and I'm just sticking the love hearts just randomly around my cake with a bit of sugar glue. Now with a little bit of black, I'm going to roll out just a little bow for the girl love heart. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. This stuff, guys, is so amazing. Bear in mind that everything on this cake is edible, and this is just like a nice diamondy, crystally shimmer dust, and it just gives your cake or anything you're making just a beautiful, nice, crystally shine when the light reflects on it. It just looks so pretty. And that's a finished cake, guys. I told you it's not as hard as it looks. If you use code NELLY at the checkout, you'll receive 20% off everything that I use, everything you need. And I don't know, it's just a gorgeous little cake. When you cut it open, you can see the layers of the white and the mud chocolate cake and the buttercream in between as well. It's just amazing. Give it a big thumbs up for me if you liked it. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!